Sideshift has a brand new dual stern thruster system based on the ST230, and it is absolutely ideal for boats from 30 to 45 feet in length. Well, today we're in Kingston, Ontario to check out how that ST230 dual system works on a 34-foot Rinker Fiesta V.
I've been boating since I was a kid, had tin bangers, but this is our first actual cruiser. I went from an 18-foot bass boat to this. It's a 340 Rinker. We bought it because my wife wanted something with sleeping quarters and a washroom. I chose Sideshift because after doing some research, it's an easy installation. There's no holes below the water line. It seemed much cheaper than the other option of pulling the boat out and having a through-hull shifter put on. We had the bow thruster installed last spring. After several attempts at docking and not being successful at it, it's a big boat and it's our first boat, so we had a real hard time getting into the dock. It's much easier now. Well, I decided to get a stern thruster as well because the bow thruster, 100% improvement, but the stern thruster, there was just that odd time that you would come into the dock and it was just a little bit too much wind, or you just needed the extra little nudge, and I'm so happy that we did. Well, I can say this, my experience with a big boat like this is virtually zero, and we'd even contemplated getting rid of the boat originally because we could not dock it. It was impossible. It was impossible. Now we love it. Now we love it. Never had an issue docking since we've had both thrusters installed. No more bickering at the dock. We actually enjoy boating way more together now. I think the favorite part about it is just the confidence it's given me in docking it now. There's no place that I won't try now. Before, we wouldn't take the boat out if there was even a little bit of chop. There were lots of times we were out there when the wind would pick up, and the first thing in my mind would be, I'm not going to be able to dock this when I get back. So rather than stay where we were and enjoy whatever time we had there, we would pack up and leave because I wanted to be able to get I just felt more comfortable being back on our own dock. And now, that's not an issue. We stay, we enjoy the weekend, and we come back no matter what the weather is. I've used a lanyard many times. It's handy because I can go out in the boat myself now. My wife doesn't have to be with me. But yeah, it's so much easier to tie up. If the wind takes the bow or takes the stern away a little bit, I can just touch the lanyard and it brings it back. It's so easy to tie it up now. Well, we've got the 12-volt system through Sideshift, and it's got plenty of power for a boat of our size. 34 feet of fiberglass, that's a lot of boat. And the 12-volt system works great. I would recommend this system to anybody, experienced, non-experienced, and you're talking to somebody who has zero experience, and it's a great addition to any boat, any boat. They work. I mean, I can't say any more than that. They work. They take the stress out of docking. That was the biggest issue. We were thinking about getting rid of the boat just because of that. The Sideshift squashed that.
If you're considering a stern thruster system for absolute control of your boat, you might want to consider Sideshift's ST230 or the ST230-Dual Thruster systems.
I'll never have another boat without them, I can tell you that, ever, ever.